the audience, and their director, Susan Usher, Alexis Figueras, and Elly LeCursi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
First, Susan, let's find out, what are these Saline Twirlettes?
What's that?
What are you? The
What are we?
Twirlettes.
We are a baton twirling organization.
Okay.
So the group actually started in 1968. So it was a long history in Saline and kind of developed, as the years have gone on. And as I came into the program, we started going to nationals and kind of progressed in our development. So we are 22-time national champions. And then in 2019, this group won the show corps division, which qualified them for Team USA.
Well, I think we've all seen baton twirlers.
Mm-hmm.
Every marching band has them. Every parade has them. What do you do that makes you a world champion?
Practice a lot.
And Saline, why Saline, the Twirlettes? How did you get to be so good and win so much in the way of competitions?
I think just because the dedication of the group, even though our group is based out of Saline and it has that grassroots organization, the kids now come from all over. Alexis lives in Ypsilanti, and we have attracted twirlers from all over the area. And this team that actually went to Worlds, we had people from Pennsylvania, Ohio, and we had one girl from Colorado. So we're attracting a lot of people to be part of that team.
They moved to Saline to be in the Twirlettes.
Wow.
Or they drive long
They
distances.
drive, yeah, they come a long ways, yeah.
And we have, there are Twirlettes that live in Jackson County,
Mm-hmm.
in Grass Lake area here in Jackson. In fact, Elly, you lived in Jackson for how long?
For the first 4 years of my life.
Okay, so, and you actually have a connection because you just finished your term as what?
As Miss Jackson Crossroads Outstanding Teen.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, as Miss Jackson Crossroads Outstanding Team, did you have a talent that you had to perform?
Yeah, so I actually used baton twirling as my
knew it.
Yes.
Well, that's got to be what put you over the edge.
I hope so.
How did you get into baton twirling?
So I used to do gymnastics when I was 5, but my mom was looking for another sport for me to do, and one of her friends that she worked with had a daughter who was a baton twirler, so she thought I might like that, and that's how it started.
And the rest is history.
Yes.
And Alexis, how did you get into baton twirling?
So I go to school at Saline, and I remember when I was really young, I was there watching one of the holiday parades, and I saw all the twirlers walking by, and I was like, I want to do that. And so my mom enrolled me for the next semester, and I've stuck with it ever since.
Susan, were you a baton twirler when you were in school?
Yes, I started when I was 4 years old and twirled at college, and I twirled for the Detroit Lions for a few years and
Oh, wow. So
started coaching in Michigan.
you have to start young to get good at it?
I would say yes, most times yes.
We have some photos that you brought along, all the way from, I think, all the way from the Netherlands. Why don't you tell us about what we're seeing?
So that is our parent crew, all of our support systems. So when we loaded the bus to go compete, they all made like a tunnel and kind of clapped us out. So that's kind of all of our parents and support systems.
Did you happen to go to the Koenig shop?
No.
I know we did
Well, you're standing right in front
That's the
of me.
motel.
Oh, the hotel.
That's our motel.
Okay.
That's our host
All right.
hotel that name's Coney Top, yes.
All the parents went? All your parents go?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was during the opening ceremonies. That was the first day we were there. And it was really exciting because that was the first time we got to see all of Team USA along with all the other teams that were competing.
Did you compete as Team USA or all individual compete as Saline Twirlettes?
So everyone who was with us competed as Team USA because we were a team, but then there was also individual girls who were competing who were also part of Team USA.
On the podium as second place.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did everyone get a medal?
Yes, we all got medals, which was really exciting, and it's something that will help us to remember this experience and show our hard work paid off.
There's a USA gala, so that picture there is from when the Team USA, the whole contingency, about 150 twirlers come together. They do a dinner and award ceremony, so That's the picture from the award ceremony.
How many teams did you compete against?
There were 14 other teams that were competing.
14?
Yes,
Oh.
all over the world.
And it was like a big arena?
Hmm.
And did you do it on a big floor or a stage?
We did it on a floor, so that was the competition site.
Do you do it to music?
Yes.
What's your song?
So our routine is a 7-minute routine, and it basically contains multiple different songs, but our story theme surrounds this ice princess that we have, this ice queen, and what kind of songs would you say are in there, Susan?
There's like Vivaldi. It's just a whole mix,
Okay.
and so it's a whole fairy tale of the Snow Queen. And when the Snow Queen comes and kind of creates a storm,
Have
and
you
so
seen the movie Frozen?
yeah, it's sort of like that. Not really. It's a little bit more artistic, a little bit different. So that's at the opening ceremonies.
How were the United States twirlers accepted by the audience and the community where you were?
I think we had a lot of support. The whole arena was cheering, so the people were very nice there, so which was nice.
What country won first?
France.
Oh,
They
well,
won first.
yeah. In the 7-minute routine, how many batons dropped?
6, I think.
6?
There were some discrepancies between
It's-
the judges.
Oh.
We say 6.
Do you get marked down
Yes.
for that?
Yeah, you get different penalties for different things. Unisons, out of placements, too many
What-
catches.
Is dropping the baton, is that the worst thing that could happen?
Probably not the worst thing, but
Yeah.
it is a big deal. That's the actual performance. That's Alexis right there in the front.
Oh, so
The
with
final
all of
pose.
that pageantry and the costumes, there's a lot going on. Could get in the way of the batons.
Yes.
And how high up does someone throw a baton in your routine?
Pretty high.
Yeah.
Because I think we need a lot of time to do tricks underneath, so the higher you toss, the more time you have.
You're both starting your senior year in high school. Are you on a cheer or competitive or in performance at the school, or is this a...
So we're both majorettes through the band. We've been doing that since freshman year. We actually just came back from practice yesterday, and we have practice after this.
Yeah.
So
Our first game is this Thursday, which is really exciting. But yeah.
You've got a leg up. You're silver medalist in the world. Everyone else is probably intimidated. How many twirlers, what do you call it on the band?
majorettes.
Majorettes. How many majorettes are there on the...
There's 4
Team.
of us.
Okay. Are the other 2?
Right there.
Oh,
They're in
you
the
go.
audience.
They're in the audience. We'll get a shot of the other 2 that came along with it. So there's 4 majorettes in the Saline marching band, and they're all in our building right now. Okay. And so they are Jenna Hudeman and Aaron Hudeman. Am I saying that right? Hudeman?
Hoodeman.
Hudeman.
Hudeman.
The Hudemans, they both have the same name. Are they sisters?
Yes.
So great to have you Hudemans with us here today. So after high school, because we have Twirlettes that have gone on to college and they're in major music and performance
Major
programs.
universities, yeah.
What are you going Alexis, what are you going to do?
After high school, so I hope to get into Michigan, and I would like to twirl there, which would be really fun because I actually know some of the twirlers there, and I think I love spending time with them. And during school, I would like to hopefully go pre-med, but that's pretty far into the future, but that's one of my goals.
The twirling doctor. Now, are you as a twirler, if you were to make it at Michigan, is it the marching band that you'd be
Yes.
part of the marching band?
Yes, I would.
Oh, so difficult and competitive to
For
get.
sure.
But having Twirlettes, silver medal, that'll look good.
Right, and Susan does a really good job in preparing us during high school for our majorettes, and I feel like her style is very similar to that at Michigan, and so hopefully that will transfer.
Elly, what are you going to do after high school?
So I'm hoping to attend the University of Kentucky, and I want to go into nursing school. So that's one of my goals. And then I also want to twirl on the UK Sweetheart Majorette line.
So are you picking Kentucky because of the UK Sweethearts?
No, so education always comes first, but one of the perks is that there's also a majorette line, which is something that I want to do.
Competitive to get into that, I would bet.
Yes, but like Alexis said, Susan does a great job in preparing us for everything.
And Susan, you twirled in college?
I twirl at Eastern Michigan.
Oh, cool. Nice. Now there's people that they move on, they age out, they either openings. When do you? How do people get into the Twirlettes?
They can go to our website, salinetwirlettes.org, and we're starting a new term here just in a few weeks, kind of as school starts up. So we have a rec program, and these ladies help me. They're like our little student teachers. So we have kids from 4 all the way up.
Wow. Congratulations. Thanks for
Thank
coming.
you. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate
for
it. Thank
having
you.
us.
Yes, World Silver Medal winners at the World Championships, Saline, Twirlettes, Alexis, Figueras, and Elly LeCursi, along with their director, Susan Usher.